What's up, my sweethearts? What it do? It's your girl, Jennifermdarealest. I want y'all to see this monster. Let me get close and zoom in. Yep. I hope y'all can see this monster. That's right. Let's take a minute and look at this monster. He had all the time to do what he did. We got all the time to look at him. So let's run this thing like cardio. Get your lights all the way up, my sweethearts. Sorry if it's blurry. But y'all see the monster. My sweethearts, I have a little cold, but I hope y'all can hear me because I'm still going to run this thing like cardio. My thing is, my sweethearts, you know I'm going to show y'all that monster. That's how it go. Get your lights all the way up for that damn monster. And let's go. Hope y'all in front of the tube, my sweethearts. Let's listen. A small child standing with witness was screaming and crying, stating, "He killed my mommy." The affidavit states, at this time, officers observed bloody footprints on the steps leading upstairs and blood marks on the walls leading upstairs toward apartment 4. Outside the second floor apartment, the officers could hear a child screaming and crying inside. Identifying themselves as police officers, they knocked on the door. They had to put that in there. Breonna Taylor, they had to put that in there, baby. Rest in peace. They knocked on the door but got no response. The officers could hear movement coming from inside the apartment. Lights is up. They tried to forcibly enter the unit but were unsuccessfully. The officers were provided a key. Okay. When the officers entered the apartment, they found a man, later identified as Carter, covered in blood and smoking a cigarette. So we need our lights all the way up. Since he was covered in blood and took time to smoke a cigarette, we could take time to get our lights all the fucking way up. So he was covered in blood and smoking a cigarette. He was sitting with his back against a wall, some 3 feet from Cornicher. Okay, my sweethearts, that's the lady name. Who was lying in a pool of blood on the kitchen floor. A bloody kitchen knife was next to her left foot. Cornicher was pronounced dead at the scene by a Crozer medic. According to the affidavit, a child was sitting on the bed, my sweethearts, crying. Carter was placed under arrest. "I did it because she tried to stab me," Carter told officers as he was being escorted out of the apartment. Like, what? The affidavit states Carter was taken to Penn Hospital, my sweethearts, where he was treated for 3 stab wounds, 2 to his arms and 1 to his face, and then released. According to the affidavit, Cornicher was stabbed in her left rib cage and had bruising around her neck, like he choked her. This is so crazy. A witness told investigators that the Carter and Cornicher were fighting in the stairwell of the building about 10:30 p.m. Cornicher screamed out to the witness to call 911. As the witness, my sweethearts, called for help, Carter and Cornicher were heard arguing in the apartment, but the argument ended abruptly. The advocate states, my sweetheart, I'm sorry. While the official cause and manner of Cornicher's death is pending, a ruling by the Delaware County Medical Examiners, my sweethearts, police said her death marks the city's 7th homicide this year. The victim's 2 children are now staying with their maternal grandmother. This is crazy. Carter faces charges of criminal homicide, 1st-degree murder, 2nd-degree murder, recklessly endangering another person, and possession of an instrument of a crime. This is crazy. He faces Or they ain't saying what he faced, but yeah, he going to a preliminary hearing, my sweetheart. This is crazy. This is crazy. They was fighting. Now, I'm going to run this shit just like cardio. I already read it. You know your girl Gray go in. Now, my sweethearts, okay. I play no pussy and get fucked. So I'm ready to do this. Okay. Them two was fighting. Guy and girl. Fellas, I need y'all to put them lights all the way up and get in front of the tube. Right now. Fellas, get in front of the goddamn tube. Right now. If you got to stab, hit, curse, beat a female, my fellas, you need to get out of the situation. And don't tell me y'all heard me. No, you got to feel me. Jennifermdarealest telling y'all get the fuck out the situation. Don't tell me you was in love with the pussy. Don't tell me you was in love with the girl. Don't tell me how much you was whipped. Get the hell away from that type of chick. No killing a female is worth nobody's life in jail. Do you hear me, my fellas? Do the hell you hear me? If she want to be broken up, if she want to leave you, yes, don't worry your feelings on your shoulder, don't wear your feelings on your sleeves, my fellas. Put that shit back. I mean, I'm serious. I don't know what to say right now because it's so many guys hurting these women and y'all going to jail. My thing is, I don't know what was the problem. All they was doing arguing. You stabbed her up. You said, oh, I did it because she stabbed me. Ain't no fucking excuse of why you did it. If she pulled the knife out, nigga, run. Nigga, get out of there. Boy, go. Yes, I said it. Yes, I said it. Now there's a baby out there, children out there with missing a mom. And now a dad also because you're gone too. She's gone, you're gone. Now the children are suffering because two ignorant ass parents couldn't get their shit together. I don't know what the reason was, but guess what? It ain't no reason to be killing. It ain't no reason to be hitting. It ain't no reason to be stabbing. None of that shit. Because now the children are suffering. What Jennifermdarealest always say, I got no excuses for the children. I got no excuses for these babies. Y'all had them. Now there's somebody else burden. Yes, I said it. You under arrest, so it's like you're dead also. She's gone. Now, I know he probably didn't mean it, my sweethearts, because he was still sitting there smoking a cigarette like he was lost. You know what I'm saying? Somebody kill somebody, they're going to leave, they're going to flee the scene, things like that. I ain't saying he really meant it. I'm not, because I heard the story. I'm listening. But y'all fighting, y'all arguing. Like I said, I'm not dumb. It was about a breakup probably. Him cheating probably, because ain't no female and no guy arguing outside like that real deep. Real deep. And she pulling knives out. You claiming she tried to stab you. Kitchen knives. What, you hit her? So my thing on this, sweethearts, Jennifermdarealest gonna say it. Violence never is the answer. Never. Especially if a guy, y'all more stronger than women. Are you serious? You more stronger than women. And I'm not saying women can't go crazy. Women ain't crazy. Women ain't wild. But guess what? You're still stronger than her. So you don't touch her. Not alone. Let's kill her. Are you serious? But guess what? You have a whole bid to do over that jail to get your mind right. Get your mind right, Mr. Carter. Believe that. My sweethearts, I had to do this for one of my sweethearts that asked me, excuse me, I have a cold, like I said, I'm getting sick, to run this thing like cardio, and I sure will. It's never an excuse. It's never an excuse. You don't stab shit, mother, in front of two kids, like you just a maniac, like you just went hard, like you don't give a damn. So this is a shout out. This is a message. All my guys, if you listening, stand the fuck up. Light is all the way up. Y'all got to start taking initiative. Come on. If a woman acting out, no, come on. You got to be the bigger person. Get the hell out of there. I'm tired of too many guys act like they so whipped, act like they so pressed, like you just can't get out of there with something wrong. My fellas, you got to get out of there. You cannot be beating on these females, killing these women, the children, mothers. I don't give a damn what the problem is. That you don't gotta like her. The children love her. Leave her. Y'all can't even walk away. Y'all dating 3 or 4 months. So I don't even know if you the kid's father. 3 or 4 months ain't a long time. Nigga, try years. Tired of you guys getting with these females a month or 2 weeks and thinking y'all run shit. You don't run nothing. You ain't put enough work in 2 months, 3 months to be running somebody, killing somebody. You ain't bring it in, so damn well ain't taking her out. Wrong with you. I want to know why the girlfriend provided authorities with a false name. That's what I want to know. Because she probably was upholding them. I don't even know. I wanted to know. That's what I definitely wanted to know. Because it's saying a protection from abuse order was issued, you know? And that's how it always is. The women go out there, they get the protection orders, stay away orders, but them guys come up and they ignore them orders and they do dumb shit like killing the females. So she had a protection from abuse order. All these abusive ass men out here, you touching on women. Take your energy out on a bag, a boxing bag. Get your ass in a gym. And this for any of you guys that got anger issues. You want to beat on something? I give you something to beat. Or I give you something to beat. Y'all quick to beat something. Call your mama up and go beat the boxing bag in the basement. Y'all with all these goddamn issues and problems, putting your hands on females. I don't play it. Got these women scared, beating on them. Let me see it. Straight up. I wish I would hear altercation, man and woman zapping like they lost their goddamn mind. I know you probably like, Jennifermdarealest, you ain't got nothing to do with it. I sure don't. But guess what? Disrespect a female in front of me. Watch what I call you, pussy. Watch. Watch what Jennifermdarealest say. Oh, you gonna get my attention and swing this way. Because I'ma say it. Fighting on women, arguing with women. It ain't cute, it's ugly, downgrading, and despicable. I said it. Then when you just downgraded, things like this happen. Now she's dead, her 2 babies out here struggling. And what I mean by struggling, don't got their mom. Ain't nobody gonna treat them like their goddamn mom. My sweethearts, I had to read this for y'all because abuse is never okay. Especially from guys or females. It don't matter. Keep your hands to yourself. Let alone if you, come on. Telling you all this stuff. All the screaming, the bloody footprints, the blood leading up the apartment like you was beating her, like you were dragging her. Are you serious? She stabbed you or did what you did. That was worth all that? She would never died if I would have been there. I'm that's on guard. I'd have beat that door down, my sweethearts. Sure would have. I called the police. You don't beat that woman. I sure would have. I ain't say I could beat him. I'd have told him. Sure did call the cops. You in there beating on that woman like that. Trying to kill her. I sure would have went psycho. Fuck, we gonna all be quiet for. Be quiet. No, I'm standing for something. I sure am. And it's justice. Y'all gonna treat motherfuckers like they want to be treated. Straight up. My sweetheart, this your girl Jennifermdarealest. Let me go get me some honey and tea. Yeah, for my throat. I love y'all. Like always, stay up, stay blessed. Let your girl know if y'all know about any abuse, anything. And I will run the thing like cardio. Like, subscribe, my sweetheart. Share. Hit that bell to be always notified. Comment on this shit here. Disgusting. Comment if you know any abuse or somebody in an abusive relationship and need Jennifermdarealest help. Let's run it. And it's your girl, y'all. I love y'all and I'm out.